What's going on, guys? Tony, I don't even know what to say anymore. What's going on, guys? Tony here hanging out with you from learnautobodyandpaint.com. Is this? And Paradise Garage. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me. Quickly type in the chat. I was going to say Crypto Richie because I have another channel called, Crypto Richie and NFTs where we talk about crypto. And I was going to say, anyway, type in the chat super quickly, guys, if you guys can hear and see me. I was going to say, let's see. Hold on. Let me get to comments here. Yo, what's up, Rich Reese? What's going on, buddy? Awesome. So I got too busy on Monday. I just couldn't make it. Too busy on Monday. Anyway, guys, Tony hanging out with you today. We're going to be doing some quick auto body and paint Q&A. If you have any questions, just type them into the chat super easily and quickly. If you're hung up on a step or if you need a little bit of advice or maybe motivation, type in the chat. Talk to us about your projects. We are here for you to help you out for the next 20 to 30 minutes. The more details you can give me as far as, the issues you're having, the more I can help you out. And also, if there's any VIP guys in here, just type in the chat where you're tuning in from. Everybody, just type in the chat where you're tuning in from. And if you've been on before or if this is your first timer, if you're your first time on, just put first time. Just type in, let us know where you're from, yada, yada, yada. Give us some feedback here down below. I think the audio and video is working. Aiden says it's all good. Let's see here. It seems like the questions are coming in a little bit delayed on my end, but they are coming in. Okay. We got a question here from Rich Reese. We got Lawrence Schmidt from Memphis, Tennessee. Grand Rapids, Michigan. What's up, Daryl? What's going on, guys? I'll get to your questions in just a bit. But before we do any type of Q&A, I'm just going to drop a couple links. And for all you newbies just tuning in, don't forget to check the description down below in the video or up on the top right of this YouTube replay. If you're watching the replay, to grab some free training on auto body and paint. I'm posting the link right now. You guys can click it. Put your email in. We'll give you some free downloadable guides, email lessons, links back to the website to show you a lot more because we have hundreds and hundreds, if not over 1,000 pages of articles and blogs on auto body that we've been doing since 2010. So it's a very heavy duty website, learnautobodyandpaint.com. If you guys want to check out the blog, just go to learnautobodyandpaint.com/blog right here and check it out. Okay, so that's the first link, guys. Second link is if you guys want to escape the rat race and build an extra stream of income online instead of having a physical job or something that you do in the physical world where you just do everything, move it online, then check out this training here that I'm doing called Ecom Domination, where I show you exactly step-by-step A to Z and how to set up your own not digital product business, physical product business using e-commerce. And if you guys are into crypto, like I am, I've been in crypto since mid-2017. I love it, made a lot of money from crypto, and it's pretty much what I do on my side time. Besides the auto body stuff, I do a lot of crypto stuff every single day. I love it. So sign up to this newsletter here. There's nothing for sale. There's nothing there. It's just sign up if you're interested in learning about crypto. We will have a paid advanced VIP subsection of that site, but right now it's just free content. So just sign up to that Crypto Waters newsletter. Actually going to be emailing them later tonight or tomorrow on some updates in the crypto world. That's pretty much it for now. Okay, so let me go back and what's up, Jeremy? Okay, so we're going to do some quick Q&A here. So Rich Reese says, I have a classic car. Do you think this is the right way? Bare metal car, epoxy, block down, re-wet epoxy, high build. Thanks. So yes, absolutely. Get it down to metal. you could do your body work at that point right over metal if you want. So if you have any panel beating to do, taking out dents, doing body filler, using some Bondo, you know, maybe not Bondo brand, but some PPG filler or Evercoat filler. You're using some Bondo, you're shaping, you're getting everything the way you want it, right? You could do epoxy over all of that. Okay. Get the body straight, have it all metal. You could even do sections at a time. Like sometimes a lot of people, you know, they're not going to have the whole car ready at one shot down to metal, you know, unless you did a media blasting and you're just ready to go. You know what I mean? A lot of guys do parts of the car, the hood, maybe the front clip, you know, maybe the side, maybe the hood, roof, and trunk, right? Get it down to metal, and then you just do the body work and that, and then you spray all that one day. You know, you have that sealed. So what I like to do over bare metal is get it down to metal, do the body work, epoxy it, let that sit for about 2 hours, and then lay 2 to 3 heavy coats of 2K filler primer. That would be, you don't have to sand the epoxy. If you're spraying the 2K filler primer that day, anytime within 24 hours, you can spray a 2K filler primer over your epoxy just like that. If you're going to be waiting more than a day, 2-3 days, I would give it a quick sand with maybe like a 320 grit just to put some scratches in it. And then you can refill it. You can fill that all with 2K filler primer. Then you could do your blocking and making sure it's the way you want it. You could paint right on top of that, because that 2K is a perfect foundation to put new paint right on top of that after you block it out. Or if you want to go the extra mile, it's not necessary. You have it all blocked out, ready for paint, and then you spray a sealer on it. Okay, while you're in the booth or while you're ready to, you know, the painting day, you spray your sealer, and then you put your 2 coats of base and clear, or a single stage, whatever you're doing. I'm not sure what kind of paint you're using, but that's pretty much the step. So Rich Reese, did that help? Let me know. Type in the chat. Let me know. Lawrence Schmidt from Memphis, I think I said that. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Daryl, I said that. Alex Wheeler, Wichita, Kansas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Peter Miller, VIP, Tasmania, Australia. Damn, bro, I hit my toe yesterday on something, on a piece of wood. I was cleaning the backyard, and it hurts so bad. Aiden says, any tips on spraying a single stage metallic gray? And I was going to paint it in sections. So I would just say, guys, if you're spraying with a single stage metallic, hopefully it's a micro metallic, a mini sequence metallic, not a thick coarse metallic, because it's going to be easier to blend. But if you know, metallics and silvers can be tricky. You know, I would say at least if you're using a good medium grade to high-end spray gun, the atomization should be good. Okay, because that's the main thing. You want a gun that has a even spray pattern. So if you're using, you know, you could use a cheapo gun. I don't care. You could actually get good results if you're using a throwaway gun, you know, a $50 or $100 throwaway gun. This way you don't even have to clean it. You just throw it out. Some people do that. As long as you have a good fan pattern and even spray. Some guns out of the box, if you test them out of the box, some cheaper ones than high end. I haven't really noticed any high end because they test them before they go out. Like Atom spray guns, they test every gun before they go out. So they will literally put paint in it and they'll wash it through. They'll test it on a spray sheet, spray card, make sure the fan pattern's good, because what's going to screw you up when painting metallics is having an uneven fan pattern. So if you're using a gun that you always use, make sure the gun is clean, okay? Because a dirty gun is going to give you an uneven fan pattern. You could get heavier on top, right? How does a fan pattern look, guys? I should have a piece of card that looks like a fan. You know what I mean? Like, let's just say this is a really big fan pattern. I got a thing here, but let's just say this is your fan pattern. right? Okay, so sometimes your fan pattern, you're gonna notice off the bat on a clean gun, brand new gun, could be brand new cheapo gun, you could notice a heavier spray up here than down here. So once you start getting a heavier spray up here, more paint coming out versus down here, and having a dirty gun will give you the same issue. Okay, having a dirty gun with clogged holes in the tip will give you that issue. Okay, especially these side holes. These are the holes. Shit, these are the holes here that literally make your fan pattern. That squishes the fluid to come out like a fan. So that's a huge one. Tiger stripes, uneven fan pattern will give you tiger stripes and screw your metallic paint job up. So as long as you have an even paint laying on your panel or the spray card or whatever, you should be okay. And I wouldn't worry about tiger stripes because that's pretty much the main issue. Unless you're spraying, see, you could get an uneven fan pattern with too much air pressure also, or even too little. Okay, too much air pressure, could force more heavier on top and on the bottom and less in the middle as far as material. So you got to have like a perfect balance of air pressure, distance to panel, and also speed. And I wrote this down the other day. I'm actually going to be making a really good video that talks about this. I'm calling it my RADS system. But anyway, does this help? I don't want to get too crazy with this one question, but as far as the tips, I would say spray it normally and then crisscross your pattern. At the end, spray up and down. So go side to side and then put your final coat up and down. As long as it's looking wet and as long as you have good lighting, is why I like the gun butt ultra lighting system. You can see how it's laying on. If you're going to see tiger stripes, you're going to see it while you're painting. You're going to be able to see, looking at the panel with the lighting and also with this lighting, that, hey, I'm having some tiger striping here. Maybe let me double check my fan. Maybe you're going to have to stop and clean out your nozzle. I've done that before. I've noticed, oh crap, my holes here are a little caked up. Take 5 minutes, clean out the head. Okay, the whole head assembly only. This is usually okay. And then you test it and it works fine again. So that's the thing. You got to make sure your guns are clean, guys. And then crisscross your pattern. If you're going to be doing it in sections, I would say if you have a good gun, a decent gun, you shouldn't have any problems. So hopefully that helps. Going to block high build 80 to 180, then prime again to paint base clear. I would not. I don't know why you want to block high build primer with 80 grit. 80 grit's crazy, bro. You're gonna take it all off with 80 grit. If you're gonna block, use a 150 if you want to block to find high and low spots. If you're blocking on a panel that's ready for paint, that you're not worried about doing body work, actual repairing dents and finding dents and all that, then you're gonna want to be blocking with a 320 and then going down to a 400 before paint. Okay, so 80, I'm not sure if why you're going that low, that coarse of a grit. Can I spray champagne paint in sections, or is it better to go all together? If you're using a brand new paint that's really mixed really well, I wouldn't have an issue with painting in sections because it's the same paint coming from the same can using the same spray gun, right? So I wouldn't worry about it. Okay. The only time I would worry about painting in sections is if you're doing anything custom. If you're doing candies, pearls, flakes, then the whole thing should be in one unit, all put together. If it's not put together, at least in sections in the same spray booth or garage, wherever this way you can see what you're doing, and if you have to move a panel to put it close to another panel to see how it's looking, then you could do that. And you could say, shit, I need another coat of metallic on here. The silver flake is a little heavy on this panel. I got to kind of, so I would say you're fine as long as the paint is mixed really well, and yeah, you're all good. Is it hard to fix single stage paint mistakes? No, you can easily color sand and buff single stage. The only time you're going to have an issue with single stage is if you run a metallic paint. So if you run a metallic paint on single stage, you're going to get that metallic run. When you block sand that out, very high possibility, 8 out of 10 times you're going to see that metallic sag. It's going to be flat. You're going to buff it out. It's going to look great, feel wise. It's going to feel flat. It's going to be shiny and all, but you're going to have the discoloration of that sag. So any solid colors, you don't have to worry about it. Hopefully this helps. Guys, is this helping? Type in the chat quickly if this is helping. Let me know. Give me some quick feedback. Nicholas says, I've got an old Jeep CJ7. It was resprayed at home. It was resprayed at some point in the past. I'd like to remove that and expose the original paint. Any tips, tricks for salvaging original paint? No, it's not going to happen. So if it's never going to happen. There's no way you're going to sand through old paint to get to the original paint. There's no way. If you want to bring back the original paint, you can either take it down to metal. You don't have to, or you could just sand it down and repaint it to the original color. What's up, Ketis Bloom, VIP out of Delaware? What kind of same question as Aiden. Wanted to know if there would be okay spraying single stage red AG series from Tamco in sections a few days apart. I don't think you're going to have an issue with that. It should be fine. As long as you got the same mixing ratio, the same paint, you're good. Okay. And when I say make sure your paint is mixed really well, means say you have a brand new can of paint. Okay. You bought it a month ago. It's been sitting. You decided to paint something, you mix it up very lightly. You don't go crazy, right? You mix the paint and you paint it, but then you notice later, I'm busy right now. What's up?
No, I had to get ice cream.
Okay. And then you notice later that you have some cakey film on the bottom of that original paint can. Once you mix that up, the tint is going to change because a lot of the paint basically just caked down at the bottom, the pigments. And now when you mix that up and spray, then you're going to see two different colors. So when I say it's okay to do it, make sure your paint is mixed up really well before you do your mixing and spraying. That's all I'm saying. Does that make sense? What's up, Tony Carlos from Illinois in the house? What's up? What's up? Chris Angel, VIP, Baton Rouge, just tuning in. I'll catch the beginning on replay. No problem. Aiden, any tips on how to do metallic drop coat? Not really. The tip is to make sure that you can see really well. I would say strap a gun butt on. So while you're painting, you can see exactly how that metallic is looking when you're blending or whatever, okay? And don't be afraid to lay it on. Don't be afraid to put paint on anything. That's the thing. A lot of guys, they're afraid to run. But I would rather have a run in clear coat, not in candy, not in flakes or metallics or anything like that, than be dry, okay? Because it's easier to fix a run than resanding and shooting because you don't have enough paint on it. DIY garages, is the X88 basically a clone of the Iwata, just pretty close to similar results, half the cost? I just got mine in the mail this week. I have the old Iwatas. I haven't sprayed with the Supernova or any of the new Iwatas I haven't sprayed with those. Okay. I have the old Iwatas, 400s. They spray really nice. I still have them in my container. I don't know. I don't think it's a direct clone. I think it's different. The cap does look different. Okay. And I think the inside is different, the way they set up the airflow through it. But it is a great spray gun. I sprayed the van project. I sprayed multiple candy projects with the X88. Guys, if you don't know, this is the Atom X88 Blue Moon Edition. There's a Blue Moon and Infinity. They're just different colors, but it's a great gun. I like the Atom spray guns. It's a to me they're great medium ranged spray guns. So if you don't want to spend 500, 6, 7, $800 for a SATA or one of those guns, then you could spend a few hundred and get one of these, or you can spend $50 or $100 and go to Harbor Freight and get a throwaway gun. You know, some of them spray good, so it's up to you. You know. Hey Tony, been forever. Good to see you. What's up, Jim? Nice to see you. Your name is familiar. I don't have a face to it, but your face is familiar. Awesome. Send us a link, man. DIY Garage, send us a link so I can check that video out. That'd be awesome. Be cool if you could actually make a spray paint video with it. You know, like actually paint something and just be like, yeah. Again, anytime when painting, guys, don't be afraid to lay the paint on. That's every newbie's fear, or every novice's painter's fear is, I guess, what would you say your fear is? Running? Right? Putting too much paint on and screwing it up. But don't be afraid to put too much paint on. Just like lay the paint on, because then the more you put it on, the more it's going to look glossy and thicker and beautifully, you know? Again, spray gun settings, distance to panel, flow, viscosity of the materials, all that takes into play to get a killer paint job. And actually, you know, even seeing, you know, while you're spraying, you need to look at your paint. You need to see how it's laying on, because if it's looking dry, then you go back. If you're seeing tiger stripes, you try to fix it, right? That's the thing when it comes to a newbie painter or a experienced painter. The experienced painter will modify his spray technique based on direct feedback and results which he's seeing. You know, a newbie will just keep going and stressing and, you know, not know what to do and get confused and see it dry. And, you know, would 180 be okay to block high build to find highs and lows? Yeah, 180 is fine. 150 is fine also. Yo, what's up, Kent? Nice to see you here. What's up, Jeremy? Ketis Bloom says, another question. I gotta paint a new raw plastic bumper. It's $45 a can, a normal price for bulldog plastic prep. If so, have you used a duplicolor or Rustoleum? I know I sound cheap, but I am. Hey, it's all good. 45 a can seems a little crazy. I don't know, man, because of all the shortages and price hikes and all. Things are getting crazy, guys. It could be 45. I think I paid $30 for my can of bulldog. $28 and change, give or take. And when spraying that, you just need to dust it. You don't have to spray it on wet. Notice when I use it on my videos while, you know, doing plastic parts, you just want to tack it on just lightly. That's all you need. You don't have to wet it on. So that one can will go a long way. It'll last you a while. You'll probably be able to do like 10 bumpers with that. Easy. So yeah, I haven't tried duplicolor or Rustoleum. You might want to test it out. I just had my Mach 1 detailed. They burnt through the thin clear in some areas. I'm considering clearing over the entire thing to preserve what's left of the original paint. What would you advise? Yes, you could do that. You could do that, but it might not come out in the areas that they cut through when and buffed. The base coat might be so thin that maybe you don't see it now, but if you put clear coat on it, it might look like a light color in that area. So say you burnt through an area, okay, and it doesn't look like it's discolored from the panel around it, but after you clear coat it, you might notice a little a lighter color here. So you could try it, you know, if it's just a hood or a fender, you could try that first, see how it comes out. If you don't like it, if you're going to go through the process of prepping a car to clear coat, you might as well put new base coat on it anyway. Just spend a couple $100 more, get 3 quarts of base coat, which will give you 1.5 gallons of sprayable material, and just cover the whole car once or twice in new base and then put some clear on it. You might as well give it a new paint job. That's just my outlook on it. You know, you're getting everything ready for clear coat. You might as well just put 2 coats of base on it. You know, it'll take you 40 extra minutes, not even. Hopefully that helps. Yo, good to see you, Kent. How's everything going, bro? You still driving? All right, I'm gonna go back, guys. Stacy Moore, what's up? VIP Orlando, and you guys notice I don't have any of this super chat hooked up. Like, you know, I could put super chat on, and you guys can donate $5 or $10 or whatever for these little chats and all. I was thinking of doing it, but it's like whatever. I don't even care. Maybe I should do it. Maybe some of you guys will donate a little couple of dollars here and there. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe I should do it. Um, Thanks, very helpful. You're welcome. Any tips on spraying a yellow candy? What would be the best base coat? The best base coat would be a yellow. Find like a metallic yellow that you like. Corvette, Jeeps have nice yellows. Corvette has, Chevy in general has nice colors. Jeep also has nice colors. So I would kind of look at those two brands, any brand, whatever. I would pick out a nice yellow because it's always easier to candy over the same color. So if you're going to be doing, and this is especially so true for newbies, you're still going to get a beautiful candy paint job. Candy doesn't always have to go over silver metallic. Although if you do paint candy over silver, it really gives you that chromatic candy look. You know, sometimes people are looking for that the real eye-popping color. But again, you're still going to get a very eye-popping color if you candy over a same color base coat. So if you're a newbie, you want to get into candies, candy over whatever candy you want. So if you're going to be doing a red candy, pick a nice red, do your candy over. If you're going to be candying green candy or a blue candy, then pick a nice blue base coat, candy over that. So for you, I would say pick a nice yellow base coat that you like with a little metallic in it and throw your candy on top of that. I've sprayed with candy lime, which is kind of like a yellowish lime, House of Color over green, came out amazing. I sprayed that over yellow, came out amazing. Those are the two colors I use candy lime over, candy lime gold. And then also gold candy also looks yellow. So you might, gold candy over yellow base coat is, oh my God, that might give you a look that you might also like. So just consider those kind of color variations. You know, I don't have everything in candy that I can show you, but actually when I do my Chevelle next year, maybe I'll do a yellow candy. Maybe, you know, I want to keep it original as much as possible. It's a butternut yellow original. When is a sealer needed instead of primer? A sealer is needed if you're going to be doing a custom job. If you're spending 10K or 15K on a paint job, it's going to be an expensive custom job. Then normally those jobs, they put a sealer on it over the 2K filler primer, over the epoxy, over whatever. Okay. And keep in mind, guys, when spraying sealer before a base coat, you have to be using a good gun. Okay. Use a good gun like an Atom or an Iwata or whatever, because your sealer has to come out nice and smooth with no orange peel. Because sealer, true sealer before painting base coats or whatever, is supposed to go on very smooth. Okay, because if you have orange peel on that, you're going to be painting your base coat, because you're not supposed to sand sealer. You're going to be painting your base coat on, it's going to be orange peel, it's going to look horrible. This is why I advise people, a 2K filler primer, guys, if you think about it, is a type of sealer. Okay, and there are 2K filler primers on the market that all you have to do is add 10% more reducer, 15% more reducer. Okay, pretty much all primers, if you do this, it thins it out and it just turns into like a sealer. So a primer sealer is the way I like to go, because you can lay on a 2K filler primer on, reduce it a little bit, it becomes like a filler primer sealer. block it flat. It's flat, it's dry, it's ready to go. You mask it up, clean it, tack it, paint it. Right there, done. It's not needed to use that last minute sealer that show cars and, these types of cars have on it. You don't have to do that to get show car results. Okay, it's not needed. But if you want to do it, spend the extra couple $100, spend the extra few, hour, give or take, to seal it and do it. It's an extra step, but you don't have to do it. Orange peel is my greatest fear. So to avoid orange peel, in most cases, all you have to do is put more paint on. That's the thing. You just got to put more paint on it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. DIY garage. Send me the videos, bro. I'd love to see it. Man, we are on over 30 minutes already, guys. I'm gonna answer these couple questions here, and then we're gonna call it a day. But before we answer the last couple questions, man, time flew by today, didn't it? I am gonna drop the link again, guys. Does this page load for you? Please let me know if this page loads for you. For all you newbies just tuning in, put in your email there. We're gonna send you a DIY auto body PDF manual that you can download. It takes you A to Z through an auto body paint job, with links that you click that take you over to the Learn Auto Body and Paint blog with a video showing you all these steps. Seriously. Plus, we're going to email follow up with you to give you lessons in auto body. And then if you want to join VIP, there's a special offer to join VIP on the next page. You just get a lot more information, 200 hours of auto body videos, and priority access to me if you have any questions or whatever. Check it out. Whatever. Again, if you guys want to learn how to build a business using e-commerce strategies like I do, sign up to Ecom Domination right here for free training. And guys, if you want to check out the guns that I use when I paint all my projects, like the Atom spray guns here, check out Zula.com. And they also give you a free Gun Bud Ultra lighting system, which you can snap onto any type of spray gun. These things sell for like 50 to 60 bucks on Amazon. Hundreds of reviews from people around the world using this CLB light that snaps onto any spray gun, lights up your whole. I've actually painted a complete car in a pitch black garage using this thing, and it's amazing. Just saying. And what else? Oh, and if you guys are interested in crypto, follow me on cryptowaters.com here, where we're going to be posting some amazing content on crypto. Actually, after I get off the call, I have to get on with somebody. We're doing an interview talking about a special altcoin that we're going to be getting into. So super, super cool stuff with crypto. It's an amazing time. It's a crazy time with all the things going on in the world right now. But there's also a lot of opportunity. Just hopefully we don't blow each other up. We don't blow ourselves up. Okay. Last question here. What is that every time I sand grinding to use? Man, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Can you redo your question? I have no idea what you're talking about. Trash Panda, Aloha Tony, when using low volume, low pressure spray guns, do you use the same PSI setting on the base coat and clear coat? Pretty much yes. I like to go a little bit higher pressure when spraying clear coat, 28 to 29 pounds. Never 30. 28, 29 pretty much is my go-to settings for laying on clear coat. 26, 27, 28 with base coat. 28, 29 with clear coat. Hopefully that helps. What is that every time I sand? What is that every time I sand grinding to use Bondo? The around area is high up from the paint and body. So a hammer. You need a body hammer, right? So go get some body hammers. when you're pulling out any type of dents, guys, like if you're using a dent puller or whatever, you pull out, you always want to tap around the dent, because every time you get a dent, you're going to get a high area popping out around it, right? So when you pull out the dent, you're going to want to hit the high areas down. Sometimes you're going to be hitting it down further than flat body, but that's okay because you're doing body work, right? If you could get to the back with a dolly, a metal plate to tap it, you could do that. Sometimes on large damages, the dents are really big and you need to shrink the metal. So you're going to have to heat it up with a torch, use a shrinking hammer with a dolly in the back. It looks like a meat hammer. It's all like that. So when you hit the metal, it basically tightens the metal up and gets rid of that stretched metal. And then you do your body work on top of that. We show you all of this in Learn Auto Body VIP, guys. So don't forget to get your free training at learnautobodyandpaint.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna head out now. I got some things to do. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week, Monday. Usually our auto body Q&As, guys, are on Mondays, not Wednesday, but seems like a lot of people showed up for Wednesday. Do you guys like Wednesday more than Monday? Maybe we'll change it to Wednesdays. Just while you guys are in here, just type in yes or no. Let me know, is Wednesday better or Monday better? Let me know. Just quick feedback, guys. Just type it in Monday or Wednesday. Or if it doesn't matter, say it doesn't matter. Just, I know Mondays don't work for everybody. I've gotten many emails saying, Tony, can you do it on another day? Monday's just a bad day, or the timing is bad or whatever. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know. If you guys are watching a replay, check down below for all the links, everything we talked about in the stream. All the links are down below. Check out the little cards on the right. Click it. What's up, Peggy Sue Cross White? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Either for me, Wednesday. Jim says Wednesday. Angel says Wednesday. Angel. Okay, cool. Thanks for the update, guys. I'm here. I cleaned my bus out the other day. Like, it really needed it. Really neat. You guys want to check out my bus? I put this on here with the whiteboard marker, but I can't even wipe it off now. I'm gonna have to get some reducer or thinner to take this off. It's ridiculous. Anyway, this is what my office looks like, guys. So Louis, you're lucky you're not muddy because you wouldn't be in here. So I got my workstation here. If we go back here, you can see I got like a little couch area, got my TV. And then back here, I got a little bed. I don't really sleep up here much. I got to make the sheets a little dirty. The dog jumped on here. This big monster jumped up there when he was dirty, and look what he did. If I sleep here at night, I'll just crash on the couch. This is like my spot right there. But anyway, Arnold's been busy, guys. Arnold hasn't been around in the past few weeks streams. I'm gonna send him a text. He and I are on like a text basis. Like we used to talk. I gotta see what's going on with Arnold. Anyway, let me go out, guys. It's a beautiful day in Hawaii. Let me just show you the weather out here today. Come on, Louie. So bright. Blue skies, total blue skies today. You guys want to hang around for a couple minutes? I'll just show you what's going on out here. Paradise Garage. Hopefully we don't get cut off. But if we take a look at this banana tree here. So I planted this one banana tree like a year, like 15 months ago, when it was about that big. This big. The baby's a little bit bigger than that, this baby here. And now it's fruiting, and now we got babies coming out. There's 9 banana trees here now from one. So we got, and these are like ice cream bananas. They're small. They're going to get bigger than this, but they're small right now, and they're super delicious. Very starchy, very sweet. But then we got 9 babies here, guys. Like, look at these. They're just popping out. They're all over. And out. So we got from 1 to 9. These papayas we planted from baby. We got papayas all over. none of this was here. I put this palm, I found it in the back of the property, and I just planted it here. So we're doing some pruning on my mango trees. Guy came yesterday, we did that one. We got to do the rest of these. Gonna cut them all down, like bringing them down to like a 12 to 15 foot level instead of being all the way up there, right? We got a bunch of chickens. Let me feed them quick, guys. How's the connection out here? Is it okay? Dating a woman from Hawaii. She told me dull pineapple stories. Oh, wow. You probably know more than me then, because I don't know much dull pineapple stories. Yeah, so this is our chicken feed bucket. Look all the chickens. Hold on. Those are the babies. The dog don't bother them. Nala's cool. So and they're eating there, and then we got a whole bunch right there. Nala, come here. Leave him alone, Nala. Nala. So yeah. Oh, the pond. Somebody said, how's the pond progressing? So the pond actually was put on the back burner and stopped because initially, like, we were gonna put a pond here and we were gonna build the second house back here. But after doing research with the permitting department and yada yada yada, I can actually build a bigger house if I did an extension on my house. So now, where were we going to put the pond? The extension's going to come here. So we can't put the pond here. So all that's on pause right now. We're not going to do it. But I am waiting for permits because I already have the whole blueprint drawn up to basically extend that house over here. And it's going to be huge. Huge. It's actually, it might be too big. So I might revise and make it a little bit smaller because the structure is set in blueprints to be 40 by 70, 2-story, 10-foot ceilings, with balconies, like 15-foot balcony across the front. Like it's a monster. It's like 7,000 square feet of home. So I'm thinking to take off 15 foot on one side, making it 40 by 55 instead of 70. But we'll see. Anyway, guys. Yeah, way too big. And also, with the way things are going with pricing, I'm looking at probably $750,000 to $850,000 to build it. So now I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to do that, because I don't even know how long I'm going to be here. Like, I don't know. I'm actually considering building a little mini empire in the Philippines. I'm actually going there next month for a month. So if I do any streams, I'll be in the Philippines. I'm meeting my team there. As you know, I have a team of 6 in the Philippines who manage all of my websites and my online businesses and yada, yada, yada. I'm going to go hang out with them. We're going to do a road trip. And then I'm actually going to be touring the Philippines, hopping to different islands because I'm thinking of getting something there. Hawaii is expensive. I think it's one of the most expensive places to live. It was the top one if you search it. Yeah, too big, Peggy. Downstairs was planning to be garage. I would love to show you guys the blueprints. But we have all the blueprints for this addition, but we're going to make it smaller, more manageable this way. Cause my goal, guys, my end goal is to rent the house I'm in now, this house, and have that cover my expenses, my mortgage, everything, while I live in the back unit with my family, and the downstairs of that are also going to have another rental. So it's just going to be a rental income property. That's the goal. This way, it's not a expense. And I'm pretty much finished with the backsplash here. If you guys take a look, I ran out of tile, so I'm waiting for some tile to finish to go up to the ceiling and to go down, but I grouted it the other day. Looks great. Grouted all of this. Looks great. I just got to do a molding here, you know, going up. This side I didn't grout yet. So we got to grout this side. And then here we got molding, quarter round molding trim that we're going to put like this. It's going to go like that. So you're not going to see what I got going on back there. See that? So we got some trim pieces. I'm going to be doing a quarter round. Everything all right? We're going to be doing, you know, trim around our cabinets here. And yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, that's just a piece of shininess. I will see you. Maybe we'll just do it Wednesday, next week, Wednesday. Maybe you'll just do it next week, Wednesday. Thanks for sharing all that. Remember, many of us along the ride. We watched for years as Maya grew up. You're going to have to do a live when she has her prom so we can all celebrate. Maya, come. Well, here, this is Maya right now. Look how big she is.
Hello.
Here's Maya.
Yeah, I'm almost as tall as Dad.
She's almost as tall as Dad. So come. So Dad is here.
I'm over here.
So I'm not tall, guys. I'm only like 5'5". She's 5'2". So Maya is like, she's like when we go out, people, they don't think she's my daughter, right?
No, never. It's like never that.
You ever look into epoxy countertops? Bro, I used to make epoxy countertops back in the day. When I revamped my old house, I basically I cut strips, glued them together, sanded and buffed out. I made my own countertops.
You did?
Yeah. Not Corian, but it was another product made by Samsung. I forgot what it was called, but that's what I did. I made for myself and for some friends and for my mom. I did that. Easy to do. I've done it. Super cool. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in from Paradise Garage. And here's Allie. Allie's in here.
Spinach got a fly.
Oh, here's spinach.
Oh, this is spinach.
He's eating a fly.
My chameleon. He just ate a fly for us.
He just ate a fly.
Yeah, he just had his meal today.
So Jackson Chameleon.
Yeah.
And there's Nala. There's Nala right there. Here's Louie.
He's not big.
Louie's humongous. And there's Lonnie. Where's Lonnie? Oh, there's Lonnie. There's Lonnie.
No.
And the mother bear is home right now. The mother bear is home. Look, the mother bear. Hey, Louie, get. Hi. Mother bear is here. You guys want to see mother bear? Okay, let's see mother bear. Let's see the... You're on YouTube Live.
Oh, hi.
So yeah, that's why she looks like that from that other lady there. Okay, guys. Maybe thank you, Jim. Maybe I'll be on next week, Wednesday. Either or, just stay tuned. If you're subscribed, if you guys have the bell on, you'll know if I'm going live on Monday or Wednesday. But maybe I'll just stick to Monday because we've been doing Monday. Maybe I'll do Monday and Wednesday. I hate to do Monday and Wednesday. It's just going to be like an extra thing I got to do.
Why am I?
All right. I'll let you guys go. Peace. Thanks for tuning in. Hoo.